I think of my teammates as my extended family. We're always together, we're always doing stuff, and Coach Johnson's really good about making sure that we always have lots of like team building activities. So we have lots of dinners together, and we have a team retreat. And so I think of them all as my sisters, and it's gonna be rough next year when I realize that I'm not playing for the same team anymore. But I think a good practice is when you have enough of like your basic fundamental drills. So you go over like your passing, your serving, but you also have those games and those fast-paced, fun games that you and your team love, and that you also get to just kind of like scrimmage and just play it out, and it's just like instinct. You just go. Um, this year we lost some like most of our leaders from last year, and so this year we just need people to step up, and I think um, that tried to get people to cheer a lot on our team. It's not really my strong suit, but nobody on our team was like none of our teammates really like cheer. Like it just wasn't our strong suit this year as a team, and so I know me and one of the other seniors really tried to step up and try and get everyone to cheer just to get our energy up and our excitement levels up. Um, I can be kind of a mental player and sometimes just overthink things, but I know that I play the best when I just let my body like react and I just play volleyball and I don't think about it. So I like coaches who can give me like a second chance when I mess up and not um, necessarily yell at me, but not like pull me out or like berate me for making the mistake, but like understand that I made a mistake and help me correct it and get me in gear so that I can keep going and get past the mistake. I think one of my strongest skills is probably just playing defense. I can read the court pretty well, and people say I'm fast. I don't know. I haven't really noticed it, but I get balls up, so I assume it's true. And then I need to work on just like serve receive, because serve receive is just always one of those ones that you need to work on, and just getting it more consistent so that I can continually get it up there and serving harder. I think one of my best qualities is my work ethic. I know that I'm not always the best one out on the court, and so I try to work hard to make up for what I might lack athleticism wise. And I love the game of volleyball, and so I always just want to be in playing, even if I am not doing the best. And it's always a great distraction for me from school. Probably the biggest thing I've learned is that you just need to work hard. I know it's really pushed in the Idaho Falls program just because we always focus on like the basics and the fundamentals, and if you can get the basics solid, then you can do anything else. And we have our personal trainer Barry who's come in, and so we always are conditioning, which is really hard. And so just working hard and pushing through those times when you feel like, okay, I'm done, let's just quit now. Like pushing through those times is something that I've learned, because it's always like however great the challenge may be, once you push through, it's always worth all of what you just went through to get to where you've been, to where you are.
Bailey's been in the program since her 7th grade year, where she started at Taylorview Junior High. She started out in a setter position for us, and we ended up actually transitioning her to a passing and libero position. We switched that, I believe, her freshman year, and we saw a lot of growth. She embraced the change because it's quite a bit different to go from a settering position to a DS libero position. And she's just one of those kids that when you ask her to do something, she's going to work hard and change on that end of it. So just skill-wise, she's developed consistently. This year she was a key DS player on the varsity in our role as a runner-up at the state tournament. And she's just always been one of those kids that embraces her position and will work her hardest in it. Her role this year on the team was she was our lead DS person going in to play defense in the back row. She was absolutely critical to us in a serve receive and a defensive position. She plays the center deep defensive position, which is a read position. Her defense is absolutely fabulous. She was absolutely critical for getting really tough digs up that would get past our block, and she did a fabulous job of getting diggable balls that we could actually run some offense out of up to our setters so that we could play offense on that end of it and have some good hits. Her biggest strength is she is a hard worker. Bailey's one of those kids, like she's already been sending me emails today. She wants to get in the gym and do serve receive practice. She was always the first one in the gym the entire season setting up the nets. She always made sure the nets were down. First one in, last one to leave. Always the one to ask for extra time, whether it's on the weekend or after practice to be able to play. She is committed. There's no doubt about that. Once she says she's going to do it, she's going to be there 110% of the time doing it. Hardworking. She never complains about injuries, being tired, something else to go do. There's never a priority for her over the volleyball and committing to the volleyball end of it. So she is extremely dedicated to what she's doing. First off, she's a smart student on top of it. She's a straight A student. And what college coach would not want a straight A student coming into your program? Besides the fact of her hard work and her dedication and her desire, Baylie really wants to play and contribute to a team. She doesn't need to be the all-star on the team. She just wants to be a role player on the team and contribute anything she can to a team. She's a fantastic teammate. I would take her in a heartbeat over somebody who would maybe be a stud muffin athlete and just is not that great of a teammate. So a good teammate, hardworking, dedicated, lots of desire, lots of commitment. She would bring many of those elements to any college team and be a huge benefit to the team.